everyone, it's Raleigh, and today I'm doing the weekly plan in my Hobonichi Cousin. And this is the way that my layouts usually look. I've sort of settled into this format that does seem to work, but this week I thought I'm going to try something a little bit different. The last few weeks have been a bit unusual in that I normally work at home office, but I've had a lot of events outside the office, which have been great. And then also I've just had a lot of appointments and family get-togethers. Again, a lot of good things, but this is the first week in a while where I'm just home office all week. I don't have any appointments, so I thought I'd try something a little bit different. And I will be using this June Coffee Monster Co. kit, which is, hands down my favorite that she put out this year. I actually used it earlier this year as well. Something about the yellow warm colors I really, really like. So I'm going to start just by putting these days of the week up across the top here. Okay, so I've got them all on, and I'm normally not, too particular, but I did kind of straighten out a few of them. And I'm going to go ahead and use her numbers as well. I really like these because it just gives it a really, I think, kind of clean, finished look, which is good. So let me just grab them. There we go. Okay, so I'm just going to put these on. Yeah, I think that these just make it look really a little bit more kind of polished and nice. All right, just putting the last couple of dates on. Here we go. So my plan for this week is to sort of break, since I won't have specific things during the day, is to just sort of break it into the three areas that a couple different areas I want to focus on. And so I think I'm going to use the washi to go ahead and do that. And I've been wanting to try something a little different and in a bit of, I don't know, kismet maybe. My favorite YouTuber when it comes to planning is Becky at Whoops, I Did It Again. And she is fantastic. And she's actually doing a series now on using the Hobonichi Cousin. And the video that she put out yesterday was on, different ideas for the weekly. So I thought, okay, it's meant to be. I'm going to put a link to her channel below because she really is fantastic. She does beautiful layouts and designs, and I just think a wonderful kind of personality. It feels like you're kind of listening and talking with a friend. So definitely go check her out if you haven't already. And so, yeah, so I got that one. And I think I'm going to break this down into sort of three different areas about that big looks good. Okay, see, I think I have a skinny yellow. Yeah, skinny yellow tape. So we'll see how this little adventure goes. Okay, here it is. There we go. All right, so I think if I divide it into three, I think that'll be about right. So there we go. And I really like this skinny tape. I forget what kind it is, but it came like in a roll with a whole bunch. So. All right, so I just went ahead and put the rest of the tape down, and then I'm also putting the brown along the bottom as well. I'm not quite sure what I'll use the bottom for. I might put quotes or something down there. And then I also want to separate off the weekend. And I think this will work. The black's a little strong, but I think I just like, since I have other tape down, I think it'll look nice as opposed to just using the marker, which I kind of usually do. If I can wrangle the tape, there we go. Separate this off. Yeah. And I'm really happy to be doing this today. It's Sunday, and after, a couple weeks of things being a little kind of busier than usual, a lot of things going on, I was really looking forward to the weekend and relaxing. And yesterday it was a bit of a rainy day, but it was kind of good because I just ran a few errands without any pressure, and I think it was just a day to decompress. In the evening, I let myself just relax and watch some shows and some streaming, because I think, after a busier time, for me anyway, my kind of body and mind sort of, wear down after a little while. I could feel that I needed a bit of a breather. So it was nice to have yesterday for that. And then I woke up today and it's a beautiful sunny day. And I find Sunday mornings, I've noticed that that's the time I sort of get up, get going. I like to clean and tidy up, and it just seems much more easier and relaxed. So I got a lot done this morning, as well as just some time on the patio. So I was really excited to are happy to be able to jump into doing this. And I'm just looking at, so my idea is going to be, I'm going to put labels in each of those 3 sections. So I'm just trying to figure out what boxes to use so that they could be consistent. And another great thing about using kits, I think, is that it helps it look cohesive, no matter sort of what you do, especially using, and that's what I like. The other thing I like about Coffee Monster Co., as well as the design, is just that they have a variety of things available. So I think I'm going to use kind of this size. And which one? I think I just want to use the plain ones. Yeah, okay. Let's give this a go. So yeah, I think that this format wouldn't work as well on weeks where I have a lot of specific appointments and things, but I think it can be good for the weeks that are a little more open for me. And the hope is that and usually I have lists in these different areas of what I might want to get done that week, and I just sort of pick things and do them. But I think this week I really want to make an effort to do 1 or 2 things a day in each of these areas, because I won't have any other, appointments or distractions or anything. So we'll see how it goes. I think I did something similar to this quite a while back, but it's been a while. So, and you know what? I think I'm going to pull these up, because then I can use that section for something else as well. And I'll just put little stickers to cover it up. There we go. So I just finished trimming that off, and now, I'll just write in the areas. I think I'm going to do wellness, which will cover like activities as well as each, day or so. I want to do something kind of physical. So whether it's going for a trail walk or using my stationary bike or doing Pilates, and I want to do something around home, and it's coming up to the end of the month. And so I like to do a bit of a home clean before the end of the month, as well as some other things that I've been very slow to tackle, just bigger ones. And then I use the term admin just for other kind of things, like sorting through documents, dealing with, insurance or benefits or bank stuff, that kind of thing. All right, so I think this is looking pretty good. What do I want to do next? And this Saturday, I can't believe it, but this coming Saturday is July 1st, which means that it is going to be Canada Day. So I'll have to put a marker for that as well. Pardon me. Maybe I'll use the little sticky note. I'm really in kind of disbelief that July's here already, but at the same time, I know there's lots of summer left, so hopefully it'll be a good month. So I'll put that there. And I want to put I usually do a work sticker across the top. So I'll just use this top section to kind of mark in if something does come up, specific thing that I have to do. Which one do I want to use? Let's use this. And then I will grab the work sticker that I have somewhere. Kid stuff. There we go. Nice. And then I'll grab some arrows, I think, to put across too. Yeah, so I think just using these for me, and my handwriting isn't great, but there is just something that makes it feel a little more complete. Let's see here. Grab some arrows too. There we go. Yeah, and I found putting my stickers, when I didn't have as many, I just put them on a ring, which I really liked. But since I have more, I find these little containers are good. I have on my desk, I have a great drawer, but it's very shallow, but luckily they fit, just barely. But that system seems to work. All right, so yeah, work there. And what's next? Okay, just trying to think what other, I think I do want to have maybe to-do, some sort of a list there of just, I don't know if it'll be to-dos or, yeah, I'll use this avocado toast. Oh, it's a little close. Just to put a list of a few things. Might even just be, things to think of for myself, things to remember. There we go. That's pretty cute. I like having the green because then I have, when I'm picking the kind of markers that I'll use to highlight events, it's nice to have, I'll have I think I'll go with a yellow, a brown, and a green. So it'd be nice if I can bring some green in. Actually, yeah, we'll just go with this one that's just a little bit simpler. Save the other one for something more fancy, and me to do. Might change my mind. Let's put it down and see how it goes. There we are. All right, so looking pretty good so far. Actually, you know what? No, I don't want it to do. I think I want to put important instead. Grab that one. And there we are. Okay. And let's see now. So I think this is pretty good kind of setup. Now I got to start to think about the other things that I need to include on here. All right, let's grab some more stickers. Oh yeah, so under important, I think I'm going to use these dots just to mark off areas where I can note down a couple of things. Hang on. Kind of center this a little bit. There we go. All right, and next, oh, I think I want to make an area. I like having a next week area just because then I can, when something comes to mind, jot it down. So, oh, before that, let me use this here so I can bring that green in because I will be doing something with the family. I think I've got a family time sticker as well. And yeah, it's Canada Day. And Canada Day, I have a lot of really good memories because my parents for many years would have a Canada Day get together with a lot of their friends. And so I have a lot of good memories of that. And let's put this in here. Yeah, if you've watched some of my videos, you probably see the RMW written. It's just kind of it's the street, the initials were the street that my parents were on. So when I'm going there, that's just what I put. All right. And and the next week area, I'll put this down. I'll use the brown. I'll lift this up though. And it's been interesting too. I've been watching a lot more. I mean, I'm always watching kind of planner videos and interested in what people are doing. And so I've been using this planner for, 6 months. It's my first year using it and I'm really enjoying it. But I've noticed in the last few weeks especially, and maybe it's because it's mid-year and it's a good time to kind of reflect, which is something I should maybe do in a video as well, as have kind of a look at everything I've done so far. But I have noticed a lot of videos of people kind of changing planners or changing the way that they use them, and I think it's really interesting. And I think that's one of the good things about planning too, is that you can adjust it to suit kind of what's happening in your life as well. And we'll use this for next week. But I've been very happy with this. The weekly is my favorite layout. I do a bit of journaling every day in the daily pages. So I'm, pretty happy that I've been consistent with it. The other ones I'm using, I have a wellness in a weeks. I'm not sure. I might do something a bit different next year, probably using traveler's notebooks for those, just because I found that, and I think because I'm home, using this makes sense because I have the space for it. And so I don't think I need right now I have another week's that's sort of the one that I take with me if I go somewhere, but then I don't quite use it enough. So I may not do that. And the same with the wellness. I really like the wellness planner and I have been using it, although once in a while I've taken a week off. But again, I think that maybe I could use a traveler's insert instead. So we'll see how it goes. But I'll definitely be getting the Cousin again. It's also been kind of neat because a lot of people, I guess, with the Avec, which is the two-parter, have been having setups for for their second half of the year. And yeah, it's always fascinating to see what people do and how people use them. All right. Oh, I was going to look for, there's a couple other things I wanted to grab. Oh, here we go. Yeah, payday, because it is payday Thursday. So yeah, that's what I'll use up top here, is just for specific things that are happening, but I don't really have anything time sensitive. Okay, and Thursday, when it's payday, is also when I do my budgeting. So I might move. I'll put it here for now. There's a bit of forgiveness if I need to move it later on. All right, this is looking pretty good. It's coming together. Let's see. I'll probably do, I'm trying to think too about on my vacation week, what kind of layout would be good for that. I'll have to see. That'll be something I can think about this week. Let's see here. Okay. Oh yeah, I love these stickers. This is a Clean My House sticker, and it just happens to have all the main rooms in my home. Well, the upstairs of my home anyway. And so you can buy these with kind of these rooms set, but you can also buy, it's kind of neat, Coffee Monster Co. You can buy a kind of the top of the house and then pick what rooms you want, which is kind of neat too. And so I've really enjoyed doing this, because at the end of each month I try and do a bit of a reset in the home. So I'll use that. And then I think I'm also just going to put some doodles. This is the new summer mugs that came out. And I think I'll just kind of sprinkle these around in a few different spots. I don't want to put too much, because I'll be adding some stickers through the week too, depending on what I'm doing. Oh yeah, before I forget too, I just got these no spend trackers, because that's something else I think will be good for this week, because sometimes this happens when I don't have a lot of other stuff. I'll find myself, I don't know, shopping for myself a little more, either online or just wanting to get out and do something other than something that would be more productive. And so I'll just pop out to the store. So I think if I have this here, it will hopefully tweak me not to do that and make some other use of that space. Oh, and it is going to be kind of rainy for a couple of days. So I'm going to put this up here also, just to remind myself to not kind of plan to do things that are outdoorsy those days. Let's see, what other things can I think of that I want to put on? Again, I'm tempted to put a lot more, but I want to take it a little bit easier, because I'll add them. And because it's going to be vacation, I do want to put a little sunshine happy sticker. Hopefully it'll be sunny weather. And I think that might be it for now. Oh, so just adding, wasn't quite done, so I've just gone ahead and put a few more of the, oh, there's Ren, a few more of the little stickers here and there, some of the mug and summer drink doodles. So I think that's looking pretty good. And so I'm going to go ahead and start to fill this in, and then I'll come back and show you what it looks like. All right, so here it is where I've got some more things filled in. I did move kind of some stickers around, but the idea through the week will be each day I'll have kind of in each of those categories something to focus on, a list of things to get done. And yeah, I'll kind of fill it in each day with what I feel like doing. So I'm really happy with the way this turned out, and I'm curious to see how functional it will be. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with this one. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a comment if you like and let me know. And I will see you soon. Bye.